All right. Hello, everyone. Waiting on Instagram. Instagram, we got it. All right, cool. Hello, everyone. Hello on YouTube. Hello on Instagram. This is another one of those little story talk days where I'm just gonna do a quick little. Hey, here's updates on the film, photography, storytelling world that I'm existing in and attempting to build. So, and for some reason, usually if you watch this on YouTube versus Instagram, you just have to deal with me looking at the wrong camera half the time. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, it's blue, and on Instagram, for some reason, it's purple. Unsure why. We'll figure that out. Actually, I don't care that much. It looks good on both. But anyway, so yeah, so we're gonna talk about some stories, talk about some updates, talk about what projects I'm working on, and what projects are finishing up, and some cool new things. So the first one, kind of the biggest one, is I have started a Patreon. I feel like with like white content creators, there's the sentence "I've started a blank" is guaranteed to either be Patreon or podcast. Patreon. We started a Patreon. I started a Patreon. Here's the thing about my Patreon. It is totally free. It's 100% free. Everything on there is public. You don't have to be a member to see what's on there. And it's going to be a really nice hub for me to share my video work, my editing live streams that go onto YouTube, also my photography, both my like landscape and nature photography and my portrait stuff. That's all going to hang out on Patreon as well. It's going to be a really good here's all my stuff. It's gonna kind of I still have my website. Still have that where you'll get the kind of professional portrait or portfolio showcase of my work. But the Patreon is where I'm gonna be doing the hey, here's what I'm doing kind of on a day to day. Here's a new thing, check it out. Here's a new series of photos, check them out. Here's a new video, new stills from a movie. It's just all gonna be kind of the updates and the constant updates is the word. It's gonna be updates on my Patreon. So check that out. The link is in the description, or if you're on Instagram, it's in my bio. And like I said, totally free, totally public. You don't have to be a member to see everything on there. If you would like to be a member, that's awesome. Please, I would love it. It gives you get notifications when I do stuff. If you would like to, I do have paid things that you can join, but it's not going to change the content you see. It's just if you would like to donate and help support my work, you're welcome to do that. But the important thing here is I'm trying to get away from algorithms, trying to get away from that like content grind where if you're not posting every day, no one sees it. I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to curate kind of my audience into a spot where you can see the work that I do and I can share it with you. And if you want to support me with your money, that's great. But if you want to just support me with a little bit of your time, that's also wonderful, and you can do both. So, Patreon, the account is Checker Liar. Again, YouTube, link in description. Instagram, link in the bio. So there's that. Next update is the film Cushioned that we, I think I talked about last time that we shot over the summer, is finishing up post. It looks amazing. I shared the first post on my Patreon actually is me sharing some stills from it, and they're also on Instagram. So that it looks phenomenal. It sounds great. That's the last couple things we're tweaking are the sound mix and the composition, which so far are just blowing me away. So Alex Ayers on sound mix and Kate Stadelman on composition. Hire them. They know what they're doing. So yeah, that's finishing up. And I can't wait to share that with you. That is going to be going once it's done. That is going straight on YouTube. And then the link is going to be on Patreon. I may try to upload it to Instagram as well. We're not doing festivals. We're not waiting on this one. We made a cool movie. We're going to show you the cool movie. So that's the next thing. The next thing is real quick is the script for my next film. I don't feel like stopping, so we're gonna keep making movies and keep doing stuff. This one is called Repercussions. It is a cool. It is you notice this is small. It is 3 pages, or I guess 4 pages if you include me describing the credits. But it's a very short film. It has no dialogue. It is a story about escaping the sort of cacophony of social media and headlines and ads and everything by connecting with other people through music. And that's the story. It's basic, it's fun, and we are at this point looking for cast and crew. So if you are someone who's interested in being involved in a short film, it's going to be, a short shoot, small project. That's the kind of the way I'm doing these films right now. It's keeping it small. We're getting groups of talented people together, and we are just having fun telling little stories. So that's what this one's going to be. Plan is to shoot it in the fall. If I want to be deep into post-production by the end of November, so shooting in the next month and a half or so, and then hopefully have it ready for a Christmas release, which would be really cool. And then we start 2025 with a new film and a new story, and we just keep going from there. So yeah, Repercussions. If you are curious, if you want to be part of it, if you just want to read the script, like, I'll send this to anybody. If you want to read it or check it out, just send me a message on Insta, shoot me comment on YouTube. You find my social media. You can reach me a whole bunch of different ways. Let me know. I'll send it to you, and you can check it out because I'd love you to read the work. I gotta see if I can share documents on Patreon. That'd be cool. I think I can. I can share stuff on Google Drive. Let's do that. I'll put it on Patreon as well. So if you want to read it, go to Patreon and join for free. But so yeah, that's the next project. Like I said, if you're interested, get involved. If not, hang out in the audience and you'll get to see it soon. The final thing that I want to talk about, the kind of the four big things: the Patreon, Cushioned, Repercussions, and the other thing that I just got in the mail today is the Population Connection magazine, which I want to make sure you can see on both cameras. Population Connection magazine, which is it's a quarterly magazine about like connecting people to the populations of humans, to the populations of animals and the environment and so on, connecting like just environmental activism. This magazine has it's a quarterly magazine. You can subscribe to it. I have no idea if this is backwards on Instagram. It might be. But yeah, so you can subscribe. It also gets sent to it's got tons of libraries and college libraries especially get it and have it in stock or have it available. And it also gets sent to Congress, which is cool. Every member of Congress gets a copy of it when it happens. And the cool thing about this particular issue, their September issue for this year, is that it's got the photo contest in it, and I got second place, which I think you can see on both cameras. We're going to try this. So, which is so cool, and it's amazing to be able to hold this. And I know I shared this on the Twisted in Nature Instagram, but it's so cool to have this to have arrived and just to be able to hold it and say like, hey, that's the photo I took in Alaska, and a little bit about like what population conservation and environmentalism mean to me, and also like, I mean, look how cool this first place photo is. Like, this is just like you can't. Check out the magazine. It is an absolutely gorgeous photo. And they've also, if you go to the website, Population Connection, if you Google it, you can find their magazine. The magazine is, as a PDF, is free to download if you want to check that out and see it now. But they also on the website page for the photo contest, they show the first, second, and third place winners, but they also show all the honorable mentions, and they're phenomenal. Like, this is so humbling to be part of this and to get to have my photo there. So I'm just jazzed that I'm holding this with my photo in it, and that this magazine with my photo in it has been ignored by Congress. This makes me so happy. So there's that. And small tease, spoiler, something coming up. This will not be the last time you see this photo associated with Population Connection. They have there might be something else coming down the line that photo is going to be involved in. Which if you follow the Twisted in Nature Instagram, you already know about. I think it was okay that I shared that. I think they're okay with it. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of the updates. I wanted to do that. I wanted to talk. This is the first kind of public debut of the Patreon, save for a couple of Instagram stories. So Patreon is live and free, and that is where you will that'll be the spot to see Cushioned when it comes out. If you want to, it'll be the spot to see Repercussions when that's done, or when that's in process, because there's a lot of cool stuff to share about this, and I'm sure this one having a musical component to it, there's going to be a lot of fun things to share as either rehearsals or compositions or whatever. And then yeah, Population Connection, good organization trying to do their part to save the planet, bring awareness to the climate and population struggles that we face. And the September issue has one of my favorite photos that I've ever taken in it. So there's all that. Okay, I think that's it. I think those are the updates. We will see what other fun I can get up to in the next one. Yeah, I don't know what the next update's going to be. Oh, I have one other thing. That's a to be coming down the pike. It's not a story so much as Shelby Lynn and I, the poet on wheels, are going to be doing another photo poetry live stream where I'm going to be editing a collection of photos while she writes poetry about them at the same time, and then we'll get to share the finished photo and hear the finished poem, and just kind of, usually if you're watching my live streams, you're seeing my creative process. This is a chance to see both of them happening at once. So we're going to do another one of those. It's going to be focused, we're going back to Alaska because I can't stay away from that state. But instead of last time where we did it on the nature of Alaska, and we did it on a lot of animals and a lot of landscape, this is going to be focused more on people and more on the way that the way that humanity interacts with the landscape there. So that's the plan for that. So check out Twisted in Nature on Instagram. Also check out the Patreon, because we're gonna that'll be, the updates will be there as well. So yeah, that's the next photo thing coming up. The next film thing, repercussions in terms of making a film. The next film thing that we all get to watch is Cushioned, which will be good. I'm excited to show it to you. I'm still, it's cool to have made a film and like even like a couple months later still be excited about it. Like that's that's a feeling I haven't felt in a while. So I'm really hyped for it. So all right, thank you for taking this moment to let me, this 12 minute long moment, to let me share my little, where I'm at with my stories with you, and to share some of the cool things that I get to have coming up, and that I can't wait to share with you in the future. So thank you. Be well, be safe, keep doing stuff, and yeah, as usual, we will end this with the ceremonial. I try to end both live streams at the same time. This is gonna go great.